It's your boy Young Crowbar, and today we got different topics afloat. Afloat? Pennywise? Oh god, did I just jinx the next asymmetrical horror game?
It's real, it isn't happening. It isn't real.
That's right, we're talking about asymmetrical horror games. Specifically one, because it's the latest one to shut down. Evil Dead. Evil Dead? More like Evil Dead on Arrival, which sucks because I'm a fan of this franchise, so I was hoping for the best, but I knew it wouldn't last long when it was announced to be like Predator and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This seems to be the formula for horror games based on movie franchises, and there's no crowbars in those games, which is a pile of stinky doo-doo, but I went into this game expecting to see a crowbar. But what I saw instead, well, let's just say I would be doing a disservice to you guys if I didn't talk about it. Alright, let's get this game running and jump right in. What's with people leaving the game? Like, I understand I'm a noob, but there's nobody else playing, so it's wild to be picky. Guys, just take what you can get at this point. This game has some issues. Like, in my opinion, the maps are way too big, with not much going on. I could say about 75% of my gameplay is just running around and picking up different weapons. But there's also just too much RNG. In one game, I spawned in an area where there was not a single weapon in sight, so I was just fucked for the longest just running. The fear mechanic is a bit broken. When you're not underneath any sort of light, there's this bar down here that consistently fills, and it fills way too fast. Just give me a break. And once it fills completely, you're possessed for a good bit. And once you're possessed, you'll either start attacking your teammates or you'll just die. And oh my god, a lot of the enemies are just fucking sponges. Like, I swear to god, die, bro. Or at least get stunned a bit. And the game is just boring, too. Seems like there isn't really anything going on half the time. Making a bad game is one thing, but making a boring game is a whole other thing. And they just so happen to do both. I don't know, wasted potential for an Evil Dead game. Just give us a single player or co-op story game next time, please. A fucking remake of Evil Dead Regeneration would have been better than this shit.
I'd rather suck face with a sewage
The Necronomicon's power comes from the ancient symbols that fill its pages.
Yeah, that's right. I'd rather play as this little gnome bitch than play another second of this PvP Evil Dead game.
If I go puppet master on Bacon Bit here, will I be able to shut his stinking pie hole?
I don't understand why these dev teams out here making these games will go out of their way to get a hold of an IP that people love and cherish for their heart just to make a game that's gonna die in a few years.
Hello, I like money.
Like, at least give us something with replay value down the road. It happens every time. If you're not Dead by Daylight, then you just don't have what it takes. If there's any developers listening to me right now thinking about making a horror game based on an existing property, and you're able to get the rights to it, don't make it an asymmetrical live service game. Please. It's not gonna work. But yeah, it's wild. I had the idea for this video for a while now, but by the time I sat down, recorded it, and threw some edits on it, the game was already removed from all the online stores. So me giving you guys a heads up is irrelevant, because even if you wanted to go buy this game, you couldn't. So congrats, alright? I got this game for free by giving my money to PlayStation, and I still feel like I deserve a refund from these guys. I'm sorry that I'm all over the place in this video. The main idea was just to talk about weapons, but the more I played, the more fed up I got with the gaming industry as a whole. I'm tired of hearing about a horror franchise getting a game adaptation just for it to turn out to be an asymmetrical game. I was so hyped when I heard about a Killer Clowns from Outer Space game being made, but then completely lost interest when it was actually revealed. I'm tired of all these live service games that go nowhere, and their repetitive ass gameplay. The only people that love repetitive gameplay are Dead by Daylight fans, and they're currently busy. But anyways, what's the reason for this video? Oh yeah, most importantly, no fucking crowbar. Really? Evil Dead 2013 literally had a crowbar, and it was a pretty brutal scene.
Natalie simply rearms herself, not with like another arm, she can't do that, but with a crowbar that she then beats David down with. And when she's bored of hitting him, she turns her attention to Eric, who she beats with the crowbar until his skull is busted open.
In fact, this is the only thing the remake did better than the original movies. But of course I can use a pipe. Yay, so awesome. Is there anybody in the world that likes using pipes in games? Let me just search up Young Pipe real quick.
What does that have to do with anything, bitch? Don't go off topic.
Why are we yelling?
I walk into a cabin, I see all these weapons, but they all seem so useless. I hate making decisions. Adding a crowbar would be so much easier for my brain. Like, yeah, I would have to find it first, but at least that would give me an objective to focus on instead of walking around aimlessly trying to find something that resembles a crowbar instead, because that doesn't exist. Because let's be real, I'm better than this. I deserve a crowbar, especially against these possessed-ass zombies. Zombies? Demons? Dead Knights? Whatever you call them. Oh, a meat hammer. Thanks, devs. I def wanted to use this. Okay. It's actually pretty sick, LOL. There's a lot of weapons in this game, like a pickaxe. Who would have thought? Which makes it more depressing that no wood is in here. They even let you use a nail gun, which is pretty sick. But come to think of it, that's also from the Evil Dead 2015. So you mean to tell me this dev team sat down and watched Evil Dead 2013 to get ideas for this game and they just overlooked the crowbar and added the nail gun? Yeah, I give you creativity for adding the nail gun, but come on, guys. Oh my god, I was just rewatching the movie and guess what? The crowbar literally follows up the nail gun scene. What the hell, man? She shoots the nail gun and takes the crowbar and starts smacking it around. At one point, I went to open up this chest and I got a really sick cutscene. It had small soldier vibes written all over it. I mean, I know that's just a reference to one of the movies, but blah, blah. I don't care. It makes me think of the Glen DOS for small soldiers. What other weapons can I use in this game? A sledgehammer? I'm sure Triple H would be thrilled. And jugglers will be happy to hear that there is also a meat cleaver. So get the swinging, my ninjas. I don't know. But one final thing on this topic. What the hell are the skeletons from Spy Kids 2 doing here? According to my analytics, 98.7% of you that watch my videos are not subscribed. Can we please change that? Like, subscribing is free. You don't even have to watch my videos, just subscribe. I'll just try to flex a big number to show my parents that they can be proud of something, alright?
Out with the bang and the fishing meme. Suck a dick with some things. If you like what you see, you can be my next sub and jingle my bell. Stupid ass bitch, better buy what I sell. We the Crowbar gang and it's Crowbar's up. It is sport night, all night. Time is almost up, so close.